This is fucking neat. There's the save point. Better do that. There we go. There's a family badge. Zoe Baker in 4th grade. Wow. What a twist. That's amazing. Back in the Baker house after all this time. He'll finally find out what happened to everybody. Because they're probably all still here. Including Lucas. Is his name Lucas? Dead.
Charging. Charging.
Ugh. Funny that it doesn't have limited use, but I ain't gonna complain about that. I was lucky not to take damage there.
Charging.
I said, get out of my way!
Charging.
No.
Charging. Charge complete.
There we go. That's a lot easier.
Charging.
Oh, fuck. I think he exploded.
Charging.
Fucking guy. Dead. Ooh. Like one of these. I think we lost all our items. We did. Did we not jump down here?
Charging. Charge complete.
Trying to figure out if this is okay, it's probably through the double door, isn't it? It's funny because it looks like you would drop down, but you don't.
It's gotta be up ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely the Baker house. I remember this. Wow, that's amazing. Freaking Jack is back. Again. So even after Chris's exploits were in the lower ends of the house, weren't it? You know, in the bunker area or underneath at least.
Jesus, what happened here?
Lost inventory has been moved to an item box. We finished analyzing the tissue samples believed to be from Jack Baker. His cells exhibit extraordinary resilience to the physical and chemical damage. The E-series mucin secretes a terminalase-like enzyme through the cell wall, causing abnormal activation of the ERK pathway to achieve forced cell division, quickly regenerating damaged tissue. Oh my lord, all these words. Reported cell division quickly leads to breakdown of intercellular structure, leading to the slogging, slurry-like effect we've observed in the collected tissue samples. Working investors puts this down to cells reaching the high flak limit. Now, these samples are from other family members. Son Lucas and daughter Zoe do not exhibit the same extreme regenerative properties. They differ from the subject to subject. Huh. Interesting. One with pulses. Okay. So I guess that's the thing we're wearing, right? So let's get these back. Cool. probably don't need the stuff now. We can just punch things to death. But, yeah. Okay. Let's go. So I'm guessing it's back down this way. This is great, dude.
Just you wait, Jack. Zoe's coming with me. Zoe!
Here she is. Jack's gonna be here somewhere, though. Oh, pick up the first aid. Pick up everything before doing the Zoe part. Because Jack's gonna be a bitch to beat. All these first aid meds. I will use them. Alright, here we go.
Zoe, wake up! Wake up!
Where's the Curie at, by the way? Well,
You're just a rabid dog now. I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Bring it on!
oh my lord, it's the tyrant. I mean, the tyrant was Jack's whole kind of MO.
Charging. Charging.
Fuck. Ah, I tried to use hell. Damn it. Damn it.
Charging.
This is where Resident Evil 7 really suffers.
Charge complete.
In, like, the combat department.
Charging. Charging. Charge complete.
You remember me, right? You remember the time I broke your nose when we were kids?
Huh.
You remember when I clotheslined you into the swamp?
Tried to use the health. Everything is so slow. This is where the game suffers. In combat and doing things because everything is so slow. Your movement is slow so you can't dodge. Your charging up is slow so you know, by the time you're fully charged to hit him in the face, you can. And then doing health is slow.
Just you wait, Jack.
Because they wanted to make, like, look how, this is running speed, dude. It's so slow.
Zoe!
Because they wanted to go with an ultra-realistic feel in this game.
Charging.
Oh my god.
Charging. Charge.
Surely this isn't the only way I have to do it, right?
Charging. Charging. Charge complete.
This is so dumb. I'm gonna run out of health. I'm out of health. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. This is fucking stupid. This boss fight is dumb. He's faster than you. You can't dodge everything. I really hope Village isn't this slow in movement. Oh no. Oh. Oh, this fight is dumb. I know you can't go toe to toe with him. I know it's probably not a good idea. But for fuck's sake, like, because you can't. Each one can be evaded. Well, the side one can't. The side one cannot be evaded. Guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. I'd probably reading it wrong. My reading sucks, I know, but I'm also trying to. Maybe you don't. Okay. Maybe you don't use the charge punch
Zoe's coming
until he's stunned. Maybe that's it. So maybe you gotta just spend time like dodging his attacks and moving in on him and just punching him normally. But you only use the power punch maybe when you're prompted. Maybe. It's the only thing I can think of right now.
Wake up! Wake up!
I'm trying to beat him through brute force because that's mostly how you can do stuff in this game. Because guarding, it works, but you still take damage. So
Bring it on!
how can you dodge the ones to the side? Go. No, you can't. I mean, you could get back, I suppose. It's not like full screen. But, oh, well, it does still go wide range.
Charging.
Moving is so fucking slow in this game. That's the one thing that I really don't like.
Charging.
I'm dead. How slow he is.
Charging.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is that you use this to beat him up, and then use
Charge
this
complete.
when he's down like that.
You remember me,
Right,
right?
okay.
You remember the time I broke your nose when we were kids? You remember when I clotheslined you into the swamp?
It's almost like these two had a sibling rivalry going on. Side attacks you definitely can't dodge, that's for sure. Look how slow you move! I've never realized how slow this was. He's not even feeling most of it. There's no point moving around because you're so much slower than him anyway. Ow.
Charging. Charge.
You never had it in you. You were a wimp, Jack. Never could beat me. Just to go boxing now don't mean I can't still beat your ass.
Ow. I'm just gonna brute force it. I'm gonna see brute force it to see what happens. Fuck. Health. Fuck. Punch him in the face. Brute force it.
Charging.
Brute forcing it's quicker. Did it work? Oh my god.
Farewell from the family, brother.
Oh. Yeah, just brute force it. It's just the new thing with Resident Evil games, just brute force the bosses. We did it. Can we cure him as well? Because he's like this now. I guess we only have enough for one, right?
Zoe, hang in there.
Oh, we did it, but that was annoying as fuck.
You gotta be all right now.
So there's only 2 bakers left. If she survives, she might do because
Zoe,
she's not that bad, so she might be alright.
wake up, Zoe.
Joe, what happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. It's all over now.
Go, 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 go!
Oh no, 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 no!
Get your hands up!
Oh,
Down! Weapons down!
Chris!
Weapons down! It's all right.
Thank God he's here.
You must be Zoe Baker.
Yep.
Who the hell's asking?
Chris Redfield. Been looking all over for you. We're here to help.
Wow. Yeah, they wanted to recruit Lucas, didn't they? They weren't there to hurt them.
You're gonna be just fine.
They were there to help. It just didn't get to the others in time because they were already
I've
like,
trapped with those monsters for 3 years.
yeah.
All of them trying to kill me. I can't believe it's finally over.
You gotta know, deep down somewhere, they were still your family. And they loved you. Especially your daddy. Even in his final days.
He's definitely Discount Joe, isn't he? He might be
Found her.
voice type.
He's a tough kid. Yeah, of course. Hang on.
It's Ethan.
Someone wants to speak to you.
It's Ethan.
Zoe. Zoe, are you there?
It's
It's
you.
Ethan. Yeah,
I don't believe it. You actually made it.
We both did.
yeah,
You didn't forget about me.
I told you I'd send help,
yeah.
and I always keep my promises.
Thank you, Ethan.
Just don't make him choose between you and his wife next time. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, so they were there to help the Bakers the whole time. The Bakers weren't even the bad guys, it was just Evelyn. You know, because of the whole thing that happened in the main game. Extreme challenges. Complete all challenges to explain the Spirit Blade. Challenges will activate once you pass through their starting point in a difficulty mode you've already cleared. I ain't gonna do that. Joe must die difficulty. Okay. Obviously the M21 shotgun. That's a staple in the series, I think. Just to get the hand cannon thing as well. Promise kept achievement. Oh, cool! So it actually reveals the gauntlet thing now. That's cool. So they actually reveal that right at the end. And that, my friends, concludes the Resident Evil 7 playthrough. Definitely a very different game. I said it in the credit. Don't get me wrong. I know I raged a bit there about the movement and everything, but at the end of the day, like I said in the credits, the game is outstandingly much better than I actually thought in the beginning. That completes it because I know there is a couple of DLCs left. If we go into the extra content and we just go in the banned footage for a second, just to kind of go over what I meant before we end.
Why are you doing this? The pretties my little girl is giving me!
Huh. So, from what I understand from Vash's videos, Nightmare survive until warding using guns, traps, and skills. I believe that works more as a mercenaries mode kind of deal. I believe that's the idea behind that. Bedroom is actually a story piece from probably one of the people visiting the Bakers, maybe a cop or something. 21 is a mini game because it's a statistic card game, so it's probably just a mini game. And Daughters, I believe, is the real starting point of the whole thing, because it says here, experience the beginning of the Baker's tragic story. So I think this is the only real, and maybe this. Yeah, it sounds like this and this are the only two real story-centric pieces that tie everything together. I probably will do them, but I've completed really much of all the main story now, so this will be the end of the playthrough. The playthrough is kind of over. What I'll probably do is I'll cover these two maybe separately at some point in the future. But for all intents and purposes, I think the story of Resident Evil 7 is pretty much done. And like I said at the end of the credits of the main story, it's much better than I ever gave it much credit for, because like I said at the beginning, I didn't feel it with this game to begin with. I wasn't digging the whole first-person view. There was no character I recognized in it, and it looks like to be going in a completely new direction, which I just wasn't overly keen on for some reason. I just didn't feel keen on the whole thing. But like I said earlier, I'm so glad I gave this game a shot, because it is much better than I actually thought it was going to be. It wasn't that I thought they were bad. I just wasn't really keen on the whole new direction they appeared to be going. But with that, I think, yeah, I think what they did actually worked out really well, and Ethan and Mia became characters that weren't overall, you know, they're going to be franchise staples that you'll be remembered. They didn't really have many memorable moments that will make you remember them, but they were good enough. And the Bakers are just a whole new branch of villain that actually weren't villains. You know, so it was like the whole thing, I mean, with Joe, it was just like an instant shock. I was like, oh, okay, so this guy's been on the outskirts the whole time, and it's lucky that he wasn't at the Baker house when he was, because all the family were sadly going crazy around him with Evelyn's influence. So, I think if this obviously, I think this tells me that it is going to be start of a new franchise, like a part in the franchise of the series, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And Village obviously follows on from this game, which I'll do in the future. It's definitely on my to-do list. But for now, guys, that is the end of the Resident Evil 7 playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you guys know what to do. Follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you next time with Resident Evil Village and, of course, other stuff too. I'm Mr. McKellis, and I'm signing off. Peace out, guys. Stay safe, and as always, stay awesome.